Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And I want to raise the question this morning. Have you ever looked around you and said, hmm, they're not like us? Have you ever done that? Have you ever observed being in a crowd or being in a grocery store and seeing this, that, and the other take place, or watching television and seeing what is said here and there about this and that? And your response in your mind was, they're not like us. They're not like us. Well, that's what we're talking about on this morning. Not like us. How about that? We will pick up our whole journey and our conversation about men's mental health on tomorrow. On tomorrow, we'll pick that up. But this morning, here we are. The text to talk, the takeaway, 5 minutes or less is what we have this morning. And it is all about not like us. It's not like us. Well, greet some people and then get into the manna on this morning. I don't know about you, but I got a full day in front of me, a full day, as if that's different than any other day, and it isn't. Good morning, Ella. How are you? Good morning, Ramona. How are you on this morning? Z, how are you on this morning? Arlene, how are you? Excuse me. How are you on this morning? Lenore, how are you? Brenda, how are you doing on this morning? Laura, how are you? Joel, how are you? Dan, how are you doing on this morning? Francine, how are you on this morning? Elder Mobley, how are you on this morning? Gerald, how are you this morning? This morning is all about not like us. Truly, have you ever made that statement verbally or internally in your mind, and you see this, that, or the other? You see that you make this observation, that observation, and what triggers in your mind, maybe not these precise words, but the concept is there. "Mm, they're not like us. They're not like us." Well, that's what we're talking about on this morning. Good morning, Linda. How are you? Brenda, sister. Good. Not sister. Daughter. Come on. What is this? What's going on here? How about that? Good morning, Brother Nesbitt. How are you? Cynthia, how are you on this morning? Denise, how are you on this morning? Vaughn, how are you on this morning? If you missed the Bible study on last night, I believe you really missed a word. I certainly hope. I certainly hope that you got it. And if you did not, then make sure that you watch it. You don't want to miss that. The Trap House, the Trap House. I hope you check it out. Good morning, Verena. How are you on this morning? Bernice, how are you? Deacon Joe, how are you? Not like us. Not like us. Kendrick Lamar. I wish I had the song. I might have played it, but I don't. But that's one of the things that I just remember. Not like us. Yes, Dan, it was. It really ministered to me. I don't know about you all, but it ministered to me. Good morning, Carolyn. How are you? This is Brenda's sister. I get it right. You already know. Bernice, how are you on this morning? It's not like us. The text to talk to take away 5 minutes or less. Let's jump right into the word on this morning. How about that?
Good morning and welcome to Morning Manna, where in 5 minutes or less, you're going to get an impartation with the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Join the Morning Manna fam every weekday morning at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget to put in the chat the revelation that you get and share the manna. Now, let's get ready to have some manna so you can make it through your day.
Romans 8:37, the NIV translation. Follow along in the version of your choice. You've heard it before. Let's hear it again for the first time. No, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. You see, some people see what we've been through and think we're just built differently. Grab this. But the truth is, we aren't walking in our own strength. What makes us not like them isn't us at all. It's Christ in us. How about that? Grab that. Paul is in the middle of responding to the church in Rome, and he's making this point. He's driving it home as to the identity of Christians. Let's move in further. We've been lied on, but not laid out because we're not like them. We've been taking hits, but kept walking. We've cried in the night, but joy always comes in the morning. Not because we're together, got it all together, but because we're tethered to someone who is much greater than we are. And if you're not tethered to him, yeah, you're not like us. Hear this. The world gives up when the pressure turns up, but we've got a conquering spirit. I want you to get that. I don't know what you're going through right now, but I need you to get that. Because we've been conquered by his love. 1 John 4:4 says this: greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. This isn't about being superhuman. No, take your fake cape off. This is about being super dependent. On who? On him. We're not like them because we know who holds us, carries us, and keeps us. You already know that. Paul didn't say uh, that we're just survivors. He says we're more than conquerors. That's what he says in the word, and that's what God says about you and I. So there's three things I want you to get a hold of here on this morning. Though you may be going through, the first is this: we're not like others who quit because we know he finished it before we even started. No brag, no shade, no arrogance, no ego. The fact is, he finished it before I ever started it. He finished the race. He is the author and the finisher of my faith. Here's the second thing I want you to get. We're not like those who fear because we know the fight is fixed. The fight is fixed. It's like WrestleMania. Right at the 10th count, you know you're going to bounce up. Whether it's the 8th count, I'm going to get up and you're going to get up. Here's the third thing I want you to get. We're not like the world because we've been marked, molded, and made new. We've been marked, molded, fashioned by the potter's hands, and made into a whole new vessel. Yes, we're but jars of clay, but we belong to the clay maker. So what's your takeaway this morning? It's not out of arrogance, but at the end of the day, we're not like us. Not like us. Invite somebody into that world. Share the gospel. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. This bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. And I'll see you tomorrow morning with more Morning Manna. God bless you.